Hello, Angela Madden here, helping you to find the inspiration you need to live the life you love and to love the life you live. Today, I have the wonderful privilege and honor to sit down in Los Angeles, California at Focus TV Network with my amazing brother, Rob Mack, celebrity life coach, but my brother. So blessed today. So today, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk with him, pick his brain about a couple of things. Recently, Rob, we were talking about being a better quitter. And I thought it was such a good conversation because I feel like quitting is not something that we ever aspire to do or be. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm a big quitter. I like quitting. Obviously, in our family, we did a lot of quitting. Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, if you remember, Brant
Yes.
wanted to quit wrestling. So our brother wanted to quit wrestling at some point, right?
Yes.
And my dad would have none of that.
No.
You know? Yeah. But I will say that as I've gotten older, that's been one of the things that I've appreciated more and more is the value of letting things go. You know, things that aren't meant for me, people that aren't meant for me, activities that aren't meant for me, jobs, professions that aren't meant for me. And so I think it's really important to let go of things that aren't meant for you so that you can welcome in and invite things that are. Right?
That's really good, right? Because in quitting, sometimes it opens you up to experiencing what you're truly meant for.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah, it's incredible. I have a friend actually, he's a model and full-time model. It's all he does. He's made a great life for himself. And I'll never forget, I asked him, I said, well, what would you say is one of the keys to your success, you know, in life and in modeling? And he said, you know, I would start things, and if I sucked at them or I wasn't very good, I'd let them go right away. I'd quit. And I said, really? Wow. And he said, yeah, you quit often enough, you eventually discover the one thing that you're meant to do.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And you have to be, though, right? Like to recognize that, okay, I'm going to quit that. Like it's not made for me.
Yeah.
There has to be a sense of good work ethic that you already have, right? Because I think about, you know, there's a couple girls that I mentor and speak with on a regular basis. And I know one of the girls really struggles with kind of keeping commitments and staying with it. It's hard for her. I don't think, like with us, when we were raised, you're right, we weren't permitted to quit. And the thought was like, no, if you've made a commitment to do something, you're going to do it until you're done with it.
Yeah, one of the greatest lessons, I think.
Yeah,
in life,
it's great.
You know? Yeah.
So like, how do you feel like you have to have that strong work ethic to successfully quit?
Yeah.
Or
such a great question. I mean, I think about it a little bit differently. So the question is first and foremost, I can only commit to you authentically as deeply as I can commit to myself first and foremost. So my commitment is to my own happiness first and foremost. And so I don't love the idea of discipline as much as I like the idea of discipline, right? It's like the idea that you commit fully to being blissful. And it's interesting because the things that I truly enjoy and love, whether it's people, things in life, whether it's work, when I truly love and enjoy and I focus on doing those things or being with those people, it requires no discipline, it requires no commitment because I'm enjoying myself so deeply and fully, there's nothing else I'd rather do or nobody else I'd rather be with. And then discipline and commitment is really, you know, it's a non-issue. So
that's so good.
Yeah.
So it's a mind shift change.
Yeah, for me it is. Yeah, for me.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm doing this, obviously it takes the obligation out of it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not doing this as like a forced thing.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I love it.
It's not a means to an end, it's an end in of itself. That very thing is an end in of itself, right? It's like the way we spend time together, right? I spend time with you because I love and enjoy spending time with you. There's no, you know, there's no other motive behind that. I'm trying to get something from you. I don't need to use you for something. It's because I enjoy your company. And it's the same thing with whether it's religion or whether it's your work or whether it's friends. You do things simply for the value that you get out of being in the presence of that thing or that person.
That is so good. That's so good.
Yeah.
And that is something that if we could keep our perspective on, this is the end. Because I know even myself, like being someone who has work ethic, I'm always thinking, what's the end result? What's the end result? What's the end result? But in reality, what is it now?
It's a trap. This work ethic thing is a real trap. It can be a real trap, I think, because we work really hard and really long at lots of things that we really hate, convinced that it's going to lead to some better thing along the way, that, you know, you'll get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, knowing that through this work ethic trap, it's not a rainbow at all. It's just torturing yourself on the way to happiness. And you know, I think as we both become older, I think that's one of the realizations I've had is that life is very short and it's very long, and you want to spend as much of it enjoying your life as humanly possible, because it could all be gone in a single instant.
In a moment.
And it will be. At some point it will be.
In a moment.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so good. This week, I challenge you to grab a hold of that word that Rob just shared with us, and that is be blissfully minded. Focus on doing things in the here and now simply because you enjoy them now. No end goal expected. Just enjoying the people, the family, the friends, the relationships you have before you for what they are. We'll see you next week.